What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday and welcome back to News for You with me, Tracy. On tonight's agenda, we're getting into Bulambuli community shining. We're also talking about Parliament questioning the CDF, as well as Walukagga being back in court. And what did Deloitte do? All that and so much more coming up tonight. Stay tuned. Bulambuli District is using a village savings and loans model to fight rural poverty by improving access to affordable credit. Community members save small amounts weekly and lend to each other to support farming and small businesses. Residents say the scheme has helped to reduce the need to sell household items during emergencies and has helped farmers cope better with financial challenges. Many households are now buying farm inputs and starting small income gathering activities. Now, women make up most of the savings groups, increasing their access to money and decision making. Now, although Bulambuli produces a lot of food, poor access to finance has kept many families poor. So it's great to see that this scheme is actually helping them. We'd love to see it. Parliament has questioned the government over officials that are discouraging voters from remaining at polling stations after casting their ballots. Lawmakers raised the issue on the floor of Parliament, warning that such actions could undermine transparency and public confidence in the electoral process. Concerns were specifically directed at remarks by the Commander of Defense Forces, who reportedly advised voters to return home immediately after voting. Now, legislators argued that citizens have the right to stay near the polling stations to observe the process as long as they don't cause any disruption. Parliament has now demanded a clear explanation from the government. Let's wait and see what they say. The High Court has scheduled December 22nd to deliver its ruling in a case filed by disqualified new candidate for the Busiro East parliamentary seat, Matthias Walukagga, against the Electoral Commission. Now, he is challenging his removal from the race after the commission ruled that he did not meet the required academic qualifications. He and his lawyers argue that the decision was unfair, saying the law looks at academic qualifications, not the age at which they were obtained. They maintain that Walukagga's education earned as an adult learner fully meets constitutional requirements to contest for Parliament. Let's wait and see how this turns out. A $1.6 million healthcare report prepared by Deloitte for the Canadian province of Newfoundland and Labrador is under scrutiny after investigators found serious errors that appeared to be linked to AI-generated content. Deloitte? What's going on there? Reviewers say the 526-page report contained citations that don't actually exist, vague passages with no factual basis, and research claims that could not be verified. Experts noted that several sections resembled machine-generated text, raising concerns about the quality and reliability of work delivered to public institutions. The report was meant to guide long-term health planning for the province, but the findings have sparked questions about how it passed internal reviews. This case adds to growing global concerns over Deloitte reports allegedly containing fabricated or inaccurate information. Canadian officials are now reviewing the oversight, accountability, and the use of automated tools in government consulting work. Guys, this is very dangerous. ChatGPT itself even tells you that its information isn't always accurate. You cannot trust AI the way you do. You can't trust it to give you a report for healthcare. What is that? Also, for real, they should be questioned. How did it pass their internal processes? There was no form of verification or quality control. Oof, it's not looking good. And that's a wrap for tonight, guys. As always, please do leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you again tomorrow. Bye!